Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to another edition of TMGeek. We have an excellent battle for you this evening. I am your host, Kevin, the Philosopher Poss, joined once again on the desk by Aaron Canole. How are you, buddy?
Good. Happy to be here, and we have a fun, interesting match here between two competitors that did really well in the tournament last year, and now they're back to get their first go in this year.
They did do well in the tournament last year. They met in the tournament last year, and one of them put the other one out of the tournament last year. I believe that's how it went down. This will be an interesting matchup. Two top 10 players, so I'm always excited to get that. That anytime I can get two top tier players like that together, I'm always excited to schedule that. So this is one I've been looking forward to for a while. So let's get it on. We'll bring in our first competitor. He is 3-2, and he is number 6 ranked in TMGeek. He is Dr. Spaceman Alan Shepard. What's up, buddy?
Aloha kako, everyone. I'm doing great. Excited to be here in my car so I don't wake nobody up in the house, because here in Hawaii, it is a cool 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm usually up all the time, usually by 4 a.m. because I like to see that sunrise, which is going to be beaming here in a moment right on us. But my kids, my wife, and all the people visiting this week, they don't get up early, so I'm going to let them sleep. I go yell and scream and, try to do this battle here. I'm excited for it. I love me some Andrea. She's one of my favorites. Usually when we go toe-to-toe, it's neck and neck. Climbing, scrapping, so this probably will be the same thing today.
Absolutely. Andrea, as everyone knows, is a scrapper for sure. So how have you prepared for Andrea, speaking of?
Just been, boning up, watching stuff that I haven't watched in a while. I fell into a deep rabbit hole that was a little outside the geek realm this past couple weeks, but tried to push back more towards other things. I got deep into the Beastmaster rabbit hole, which I don't recommend that unless you got fond memories of that movie series, which woo, but exciting, fun.
Absolutely. Maybe that will unlock some nether regions of your brain that something will just come to the top. Aaron, anything Maybe. For Dr. Spaceman before we drop him to the back?
No, I mean, the only thing that I have is just, how are you feeling coming into this? During the tournament, as I said many times, you were very good at kind of falling upwards into the next round and just getting yourself there. Is that the plan? Just continue doing that till you get to the top?
Probably. Probably. I never have a game plan. Sorry. Again, a little early for the old larynx here. I'm probably going to fall face forward into some answers, as I usually do, but always here just to have fun. So that's really what it's all about.
Awesome. Absolutely. Well, we absolutely enjoy having you every time. So we'll drop Alan to the back and bring forth our number 9 competitor. She is ranked number 9 in TMGeek. She is 2-2. She is now known as the assassin, no longer the empress. She is Andrea Malabag.
Hey, guys.
How are you doing, Malabag?
Okay, it's Alan, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Mine is midnight. So this is going to be a midnight trivia. It's going to be fun. I haven't done this in a while, so let's see what happens.
Absolutely. That is the joys of trying to schedule people that are all the way across the world. It's a cool noon for Aaron and I, so, it is what it is. So I'll ask you the same question. How have you prepared since your last encounter with Alan? How have you prepared for this match?
I've learned a lot from my last match against Alan. I believe I only lost by 1 point in that match. So this is going to be interesting and it's going to be fun. I've been studying my weak points still, and I'm still improving on those currently. So let's see what happens this time.
Absolutely. All right. Aaron, anything for the assassin?
No, just honestly, best of luck. Like with Alan, it's great to have you back. And I think it's funny. This is the last match they played. They've had all this time in the middle. So let's see what's changed in that time.
Absolutely. And we'll also see what Antonio has to say about the name change. That might be a match. We may have to have a matchup of assassins. But we will do that down the road. We'll have this match first. We will drop the name and bring Dr. Spaceman back in and go over some rules before we kick off the match. The match rules go like this. You can earn 30 plus points per possible. 3 repeats, 1 challenge per competitor. Please keep your hands on screen. 1 verbal warning will be given. We'll also talk you through it in the chat. Please speak loudly and clearly and write as clearly as possible. Your round by round breakdown, you can earn 10 points plus 1 in round 1. You can earn 10 points plus your steal opportunities in round 2. You can earn 10 points only in steal in round number 3, so plan accordingly. And I will send it on over to Aaron because he's much better than I am at talking for the round number 1 breakdown.
In round number 1, you guys are each going to get 10 questions that will come in a random geek category. Each question will be worth 1 point. You'll write the answer on your whiteboards and turn it just to make sure that we can verify the answer. Should one of you guys join the exclusive club of getting all 10 questions correct, there will be a perfect question that has just been dying to be asked that will be given to you for an extra point. You guys also have repeats and challenges that are with you throughout the match. You start with 3 repeats and a challenge. You can use them at any time.
All right. 2 thumbs up. I like it. Good luck, both of you. And I will send it to Aaron, back over to Aaron for question number 1.
Absolutely. Question number 1 is going to fall to you guys in the category of the DCEU, or whatever DC decides to call it today. And your question is, who directed Shazam?
Shazam, awesome movie.
Yeah. They just recently released the first look at the family, the Power Rangers. Yeah,
Power Rangers. 3, 2, 1.
Different colors. Some of them are kids that grow up. Power Rangers did that once. I'll go ahead and go to Dr. Spaceman.
And we're going to go ahead and start off with a negative because this is the one we've been needing to rewatch but haven't. I said Andy something.
And Andrea.
I said Justin Lin.
All right, both solid guesses. There is an Andy with the same last name. You were looking for David F. Sandberg.
Oh, Sandberg. That's why I was thinking Andy.
Sandberg.
Yep.
All right, we will move on to category number 2, which is Wizarding World. In the Philosopher's Sorcerer's Stone, which character is sorted using the sorting hat just before Harry Potter?
What do you think that meeting was like? Like you're sitting there with J.K. Rowling pre-transgender hate, and you're going, listen, we don't think the word philosopher will fly in America. We got to come up with something better.
Hat. I thought you meant the talking hat. 5.
Oh.
4.
No, that's natural.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll go to Andrea.
Susan Bones.
And Alan.
I put Ron Weasley.
Ron Weasley is correct. Susan
Yes.
Bones goes just before Ron.
Well, kudos to Andrea for remembering the name Susan Bones, but the point does go to Alan on that one as we move on to question number 3. And that will come in the category of DC films. These are the other ones without the messed up timeline. And your question is, in the Lego Batman movie, who voices the Caped Crusader's butler, Alfred?
Oh.
So many Alfreds over the years, so little time.
So many Alfreds, really. By the time the DCEU ends, they'll probably have like 4 of them.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
All right, let's go ahead and go to Spaceman.
I don't even know if I got the guy's name right. Ray Fiennes.
And Andrea.
No answer.
Okay. So close, but unfortunately I can't give it to you, Alan. It is Rafe Fiennes.
Rafe Fiennes. Damn it. I knew it. Damn it.
Lord Voldemort himself, yes.
Is it spelled Ralph though?
Yes,
is.
spelled like
It
Ralph,
is.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
dang it.
Yeah.
All right.
So moving on to category number 4, which is Middle Earth. Middle Earth. In the Fellowship of the Ring, what birthday is Bilbo celebrating at the beginning of the film?
All right, here's one the competitors are quick to the board on. I'm sure they like that.
I was gonna say Andrea has a big smile on her face. Looks like
I got it.
she's excited.
She know all the names.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, and we will go to Andrea
111.
and Dr. Spaceman.
Yay! We even did it the same way. 111th.
111st or 111th is correct.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and move on to question number 5, which is going to fall in the category of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And your question is, in what MCU film does Sylvester Stallone make a cameo appearance?
Made a lot of cameos. 5, 4.
I'd say you sound like you're having a stroke. Would that be offensive to him?
That would be offensive. 2, 1. Pins down.
Let's go to Alan.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
And Andrea.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That is correct.
Great job. Everybody's on a roll. All right. Question number 6 falls in the category of weapons, vehicles, technology, and magical objects. In Star Trek Into Darkness, what is the name of the oversized stars? I'm sorry, I will start that over. In Star Trek Into Darkness, what is the name of the oversized Starfleet ship, much larger than the Enterprise, that is commanded by Admiral Marcus? Lots of S's in that one. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, and we'll go to Andrew
The USS Vengeance.
and Dr. Spaceman.
I like Vengeance. I put Executor, but it's not.
It is.
Correctly either.
It is the Vengeance.
Nice pull there. Nice pull.
So Andrea takes a. I'm sorry. That ties them 3-3. Yep, ties it up 3-3.
Yes, it is a 3-3 game. We have 4 questions left to earn some more points, but we are going to stay in the world of Star Trek, as Star Trek is your next category. And your question is, who portrays James T. Kirk in the Kelvin series of Star Trek films?
Not my favorite series, but I'll take it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Sabotage!
Yep.
That's what I'll say. Alan, go ahead.
Yes, a little.
Yeah.
The song used a little too much in that series. Chris Pine.
Yep.
And Andrea.
Chris Pine.
Steve Trevor himself was Captain Kirk first.
All right.
Ooh.
Category number 8 is Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars. In The Empire Strikes Back, what is the call sign for the rebel pilot that locates Luke and Han on Hoth?
Oh, come on. Here we go.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Andrea
Red 2.
and Dr. Spaceman.
I believe it's Rogue One.
Oh, so close. It is Rogue 2. You combine your answers. Combine your answers. All right.
Somewhere in the middle there is a correct answer and a sequel to Rogue One.
Yeah, right.
And your next category is going to come in Spider-Man films. Spider-Man. Your question is, at the beginning of Spider-Man 2, what job does Peter Parker have and subsequently get fired from? That is one thing I have over Peter Parker. I cannot swing, but I have never been fired.
I was going to ask, but then I didn't want to be rude. 5, 4.
No, I'm better than that.
3,
I quit before they can.
2, 1. Fair enough.
Let's go to Alan.
You're late. I'm not paying for that. Pizza delivery.
And Andrea.
It's a delivery guy.
Both are correct, yes. Yes, acceptable. Pizza delivery boy, guy, man, whatever you prefer to call him.
Broom
Moped
closet
driver.
warrior. Was a close second.
All right, your 10th and final question in the category comes in the category of plot summary. I'll give you the plot summary of an IG film, of a TMGeek qualifiable film, and you give me the film. And I promise this one is TMGeek qualifiable. An elite mercenary is double-crossed and murdered, where the devil himself offers him a deal. He may return to life with a specific amount of life force, and once that is gone, he will be forced to return to hell to fight against heavenly forces. He agrees, only out of love for his wife, and returns to Earth with a horribly distorted face and finds his wife married to his best friend.
I feel like while the competitors think about that question, I want to offer you a bit of solace, Kevin. You're the only one who knew that Mortal Kombat Annihilation was not a geek film. I think everybody was like, that's right in line, sure.
I agreed. Even I did when I pre-read the question. Luckily, I had somebody help me out writing some questions that day, and it happens. 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right, Andrea is going to use her first repeat. In the category of plot summary, an elite mercenary is double-crossed and murdered, where the devil himself offers him a deal. He may return to life with a specific amount of life force, and once that is gone, he will be forced to return to hell to fight against heavenly forces. He agrees, only out of love for his wife, and returns to Earth with a horribly distorted face and finds his wife married to his best friend.
At some point, that went from geek plot to melodrama plot.
You're not wrong.
I almost want to write the Bold and the Beautiful or whatever that show's called. Like
The
that kind
bold and the beautiful.
Dun, dun,
Days of our
dun. Belongs at the end of that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Andrea.
Swamp Thing.
And Dr. Spaceman.
I prefer Return of Swamp Thing. I put Spawn.
Spawn is the correct
Spawn.
answer. All right, so Alan pulls ahead, and the score is 6-5 as we move into category. Jeez Louise. You can tell it's too early for me. As we move into round number 2, which is our wheel round, and Aaron will give you the rules for round number 2.
Absolutely. As the sun rises over Alan's forehead, round number 2, we'll see us spin a wheel. If you don't like your first spin, unless it lands on opponent's choice, you will have a chance to spin again. Whatever it lands on, by however you get there, each question in that category will be worth 2 points. If you need a little extra help, you can go to multiple choice. That will reduce the value to 1 point. Opponents, stay alert. You will have an opportunity to steal should your opponent miss. All your repeats and challenges carry over. You both still retain a challenge. Alan, you have 3 repeats. Andrea, you have 2 repeats. Are there any questions?
Nope.
No questions. That doesn't help at all.
I was gonna ask if you had sunglasses. We're glad to know you at least do. We'll go ahead and go to Alan, since you are in the lead, to decide if you want to go first or second.
Let's go first.
All right, he wants to go first. I'll go ahead for the folks at home and read off the wheel that was dropped in the chat. And I'm not going to read off any strengths, but these are your categories for tonight. Animated geek films: Star Wars, Wizarding World, Middle Earth, Star Trek, Marvel, movie release dates, MCU, and of course spinners and opponent's choice. So Alan, you want to spin first. You can see the wheel has been primed, and your first spin is in.
I love that sound. It's lovely.
All right, it's very comforting.
It's very nice.
All right, it lands on Star Trek.
Gosh, Trek. Oh man, sometimes the names get me confused with Trek, but should we just go for it? I don't want to land on Middle Earth. It was Middle Earth in that category.
Yes, Middle Earth is the category.
I thought so. You know what? Oh crap! I don't know. She got the vengeance question on me, so she knows names better than me about most things. Let's spin again.
Spin again. All right. So we will go back to the wheel, and your next spin, or your final spin, isn't. Whatever it lands on, we will present you.
And will kick me in the butt.
And it comes around to Marvel.
I think we can do all right with this. Okay, hopefully. Let's see.
All right, let's see what Marvel has in store for you. I'll give you 5 questions, Dr. Spaceman, in the realm of Marvel. And you have multiple choice. Do not forget about that. And Andrea, be prepared for any steal opportunities. All right, Alan, here we go. 5 questions coming your way. Question number 1. Who plays Negasonic Teenage Warhead in Deadpool and Deadpool 2?
Oh, my girl who was maligned, Gina Carano.
That is incorrect. Going to Andrea for the 2-point steal. Who plays Negasonic Teenage Warhead in Deadpool and Deadpool 2?
Brianna Hildebrand.
That is correct.
Oh, God. I'm so dumb.
I don't know. I almost gave you the points. That's how it was like right there with you. All right. So a quick 2-point steal there for Andrea puts her in the lead. And
Good
we're
job,
off
Andrea.
to our second question.
I was confused because of the look in the face and the okay.
In Ghost Rider, after absorbing the souls from the contract of San Viganza, Blackheart calls himself what?
Fuck. Oh God. Maybe I'll hear it. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. All right. Is it A, Gressel, B, Wallow, C, Legion, or D, Abigor?
Is it D?
D is incorrect. I'm going to go to Andrea. I'll repeat the question and your options. In Ghost Rider, after absorbing the souls from the contract of San Viganza, Blackheart calls himself what? Is it A, Gressel, B, Wallow, C, Legion, or D, Abigor?
C, Legion.
Legion is the correct answer for 1 point. Another 1-point steal for Andrea there.
Ooh,
as we move through question number 3. In Spider-Man 3, what does Peter discover is Sandman's weakness in the subway?
A bad movie plot. Hold on. Let's see. Oh God, I hate this movie so much. It's right up there with Ghost Rider. Let's say Subway.
5, 4,
Found out.
3.
Is it water?
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
All right, Alan reties the game there, 8-8. All right, your 4th question. In Men in Black 3, what is the name of the Men in Black prison installation on the moon where the film begins?
Maybe I'll hear it. Multiple.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, Lunar Max, B, Lunar Lock, C, Moonbase M, or D, Max Lock?
I like A, Lunar Max.
A, Lunar Max is correct for 1 point.
Ooh!
All right. And question number 5. In Men in Black 2, where do agents J and K find the key that opens the locker where a society of tiny aliens that worship K as their deity protect their most sacred relics live?
Where is the key? Where's the locker? Let's go multiple choice on this one too.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, a post office, B, a train station, C, a pizzeria, or D, K's MIB car?
I think it's a train station.
That is incorrect. Going to go to
Shit.
Andrew for the 1-point steal. In Men in Black 2, where do agents J and K find the key that opens the locker where a society of tiny aliens that worship K as their deity protect their most sacred relics live?
Okay, the pizzeria.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh, nice.
All right. So Andrea getting 4 points off of steals there, and Alan being able to capitalize and get 3 points out of his round 2. So we'll go to the wheel again for Andrea, and we'll see what she is gifted with on tonight's wheel. All right. So Andrea, are you ready?
Spin it.
All right, here we go. Anything but Marvel. And it lands on movie release dates.
I've been studying those, but yeah. I think I need to spin it again.
Okay, she wants to use her mulligan. She will spin again. So whatever it lands on, as long as it's not Marvel, she will be keeping. And it was a good choice to spin again because it lands on Spinner's Choice. All right, everything's going Andrea's way today. All right, so Andrea, would you like for me to repeat the options on the wheel?
I think I'll go with Middle Earth.
Okay, she wants to go Middle Earth. Aaron, if you would mind, take those questions for Andrea.
Absolutely. All right. 4 questions in the category of Middle Earth. Your first one is, in The Fellowship of the Ring, Elrond said to Gandalf they have a hard-fought peace for how many years? Excuse me.
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, 395 years, B, 425 years, C, 400 years, or D, 380 years.
$395 years.
It is incorrect, so we will move over to Alan for the potential for a 1-point steal. Alan, in The Fellowship of the Ring, Elrond said to Gandalf they have had a hard-fought peace for how many years? Is it A, 395 years, B, 425 years, C, 400 years, D, 380 years?
400.
That is going to be correct for a 1-point steal.
What?
400 years. Only 5 years off. Very, very close, Andrea. There were those 5 years in the middle no one likes to remember. So we'll go ahead and move on to question number 2, which is, the Morgul blade was originally crafted for which character in Middle Earth?
For the ring rates.
Okay, yeah, unfortunately that is incorrect. So we will have to go to Alan for a 2-point steal. The Morgul blade was originally crafted for which character in Middle Earth?
The
In 5,
Elrond, the King of the Elves.
No.
That is
So which king of
incorrect.
Angmar?
Yes, unfortunately, we needed that specificity on it. Yes, the Witch King of Angmar is correct.
Oh, the Witch King.
All right.
Well, great.
Okay.
Question number 3. In Desolation of Smaug, which member of the company of dwarves missed the boat and was left behind at Lake Town due to waking up late and being passed during a celebratory feast?
Five, four, three,
I'm
two.
gonna say Ori.
That is incorrect. So we will go to Dr. Spaceman for potential 2-point steal. In Desolation of Smaug, which member of the company of dwarves missed the boat and was left behind at Lake Town due to waking up late and being passed during a celebratory feast?
I think it was the dude that looked the most normal, and I can't remember his damn name. I think, but I don't know because I hate the hobbits, not the actual Hobbit people. The movie, and it's Desolation of Smaug is all right, but only the dragon when he's there.
3, 2, 1.
Toby, I don't know.
Hands down.
Toby is not one of the dwarves. We were looking for Gopher.
Oh.
Bofer.
Bofer.
Oh,
Was he the dude that looked most normal?
No. I
He
think
did
that
look.
was,
I know.
He looked
that
partially.
was
Partially.
He had a weird mustache.
Oh, okay.
I retained some things from those films, not which dwarf was which.
Oh, hell no.
We'll go ahead and move on to question number 4, and that will be for Andrea. What lone Academy Award was the Battle of the Five Armies nominated for?
Five, four.
best
3.
visual effect.
Fortunately, that is incorrect. So we will move over to Alan for another potential 2-point steal. What lone Academy Award was the Battle of the Five Armies nominated for?
Well, definitely wasn't plot. Scripts. Damn, it's the worst of all of them. I'm gonna go with sound effects. Sound.
No, there's a difference.
Yeah, I don't think that. Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Oh.
Because it technically is sound editing, which is not the one for effects.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Unfortunately, that's the confusing part. Is now it's all one fucking award.
Yeah.
But back then, it was
Exactly. Then it was all
sound editing is different from actual effects. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
that is
no
incorrect.
worries. That's all right. No worries.
All right, Andrea, we move on to your last question in Middle Earth. In Return of the King, which character says this quote? "This day we fight. By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand, men of the West."
That would be Aragorn.
And that will be 2 points.
That was a terrible round.
A tough round for both competitors, but it ends 11-10 with Andrea with the 1-point lead as we shift into round number 3.
Round number 3, indeed, that is the numbers round. So, Aaron, if you don't mind, take away the rules for round number 3.
Absolutely. In round number 3, you guys are each going to pick 3 numbers that will fall between 1 and 12. The order that you pick them in does matter. Your first number will mean your question is worth 2 points, your second number is worth 3 points, and your third number is worth 5 points. Each number has already been pre-tied to a category that you will not know till you answer the question. We will trade back and forth until somebody can no longer take the lead, at which point the other person will be deemed the winner. Remember, once again, friendly reminder, hands up at all times, and you guys do keep your repeats and challenges. Andrea, you have 2. Alan, you have 3, and you both still have a challenge should you feel the need to use it, whether out of real purpose or just out of spite at this point. With that said, Andrea, you are in the lead by 1 point, which means you do have the pleasure of picking your numbers first. So we get 3 numbers between 1 and 12.
4, 8, and 12.
Well, that was very simple. 4, 8, and 12. Alan, can I get 3 numbers between 1 and 12 that are not 4, 8, and 12?
All right, I'm going to go with the Pixies. If man is 5 and the devil is 6, then God is 7.
Should have known.
All right. Very simple.
All right. So
5, 6, and 7 for Alan.
Yep. And since I read to Alan in round number 2, so I'll read to Andrea in round number 3.
Gotcha.
So if you'll take Alan's round number 3, then you will get things started.
Absolutely. All right, Alan. We're going to go ahead and go to you first. So run that first part of it back for me. What is 5?
Man is 5.
Well, man is equal to scores and soundtracks. That's what you will be answering. All right, here we go. Your 2-point question in scores of soundtracks. Who composed the score for Star Wars: The Clone Wars?
Star Wars help. Oh my God. No, he did Rogue One.
3.
Michael Giacchino. No.
Solid guess, but we were looking for Kevin Kiner.
Ah.
Kevin Kiner is the gentleman's name.
Okay.
All right, so, Alan, if man is 5, what is 6?
The devil is 6. Although the devil was that question.
Well, the devil this time is mixed bag. Mixed bag. All right, so the devil's mixed bag of tricks presents to you for 3 points. What is the name of the main antagonist in Mystery Men?
Oh God! Oh God! Come on! Casanova Frankenstein.
And that will be 3 points on the board to Alan as we shift back to Andrea.
A big pull there for 3 big points for Alan as he takes a 2-point advantage. So Andrea will need to hit this. As we move to her 2, which falls in category number 4, which is Star Wars.
Okay.
For 2 points, who plays General Enric Pride in Rise of Skywalker? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And put it.
No answer. All right. It is Richard E. Grant. Richard E.
Yeah.
Grant. All right. So we will move on to your 3-pointer, which if you do hit, that will send it back over to Alan. That'll give you a 1-point lead, and we'll send it back over to Alan. So your 3-pointer falls in category number 8, which tonight corresponds to Middle Earth. Middle Earth.
Okay.
All right. Your 3-pointer. Who plays Dwalin in the Hobbit series? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Represented by Ken Stout.
It is not Ken Stott. We're looking for Graham McTavish. McTavish. All right.
Knew it.
Tough 3 there. All right. So we'll go on to your 5. If you hit that, then we will send it back over to Alan. This will keep you in the game. You have 2 repeats. Don't forget about that. And so your 5-pointer comes in category number 12. That's what you selected, category number 12. And our final category is the MCU. The MCU.
Here we go again.
For 5 points. In Captain America, the First Avenger, what type of animal does Colonel Phillips call Steve to Dr. Erskine prior to his transformation? Five, 4,
Repeat.
3. All right, using your first repeat. or second repeat. I'm sorry. Yep. Second repeat. So you do have one remaining. For 5 points in the category of MCU. In Captain America, the First Avenger, what type of animal does Colonel Phillips call Steve to Dr. Erskine prior to his transformation? Five, 4, 3, 2. All right, going to use your last repeat and your question for 5 points in the category of MCU. In Captain America, the First Avenger, what type of animal does Colonel Phillips call Steve to Dr. Erskine before his transformation? Dr. Erskine, prior to his transformation. Need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
A mouse?
And your winner, Alan, Dr. Spaceman Shepard. We're looking for a gerbil. A gerbil.
Oh my God!
Gerbil.
So close.
So close. All right. That's a heartbreaker right there. All right. So we will we'll go back and we will great try, Andrea. Man, that had me you cut the tension with a knife. All right. So we'll send Andrea to the back just for a moment and we'll talk to Alan, our winner for the evening. Great job. Tough round 2 for both players. So it came down to round 3, and you pulled that big 3-pointer right there, Casanova Frankenstein. Not many people know Mystery Men, so that was a big pull. How are you feeling about this match?
I got lucky with that Casanova Frankenstein. Mystery Men is one of my favorite films. I got super lucky. She outplayed me every round of this thing. That was a tough round 2 for her specifically because a lot of that stuff, especially stuff from the Hobbits. I know even diehard people with Middle Earth, the Hobbit films are not really their bag sometimes. She is amazing. She's incredible. Between a mouse and a gerbil, a rodent, she got that. Oh my God. I love Andrea. She's the best. She's amazing. And I fell face first, lucked my ass into this one. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, because she outplayed me, especially the round 1. I mean, she knew stuff that I should have known, and yeah. But I'm happy. I'm glad. Yay! I know what I got to bone up on, for sure. Especially some of those bad Marvel movies, because y'all be pulling those movies out your butt, and you be loving those. So I gotta get back into those. Ghost Rider, like 3. But all love, all fun. To cut the tension with a knife at the end, it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Even when it is kind of
I know, right? Yay. Awesome job. Aaron, anything for Dr. Spaceman before we send him to the back?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Another solid performance overall. All I have to say is if man is you, the devil is Gina Carano, and God is not answering your 5-pointer.
This is the
nice.
Great job. All right, we will drop Alan to the back and bring forth our second place finisher. Andrea, you did a great job. A really tough strength level category there in round number 2 with Middle Earth. I think you capitalized on the Marvel category better than you were prepared. It seemed like more for your non-strength level stuff. So walk me through the match. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I need to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy and The Hobbit again. That's for sure. Since I consider those as my strength category and I did poorly on a strength of mine, so I need to go back and rewatch those. Yeah, I was really bummed at the 5-point question. I was this close.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been
both in the Roland family.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I just missed it. I was thinking of something that's like small,
Yeah.
and I immediately went to two things that are like small. One was gerbil, and the other one was mouse, and
Oh,
I just picked the wrong one.
that had me like I even kind of flubbed the end of the reading just because it was so tense. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was an intense match. Of course, you'll be back. 2-3 record is still very good in the TMGeek realms. Of course, you'll be in the tournament and everything. So we'll definitely
Okay.
see you back. Maybe hopefully we'll be able to get you a match before the tournament as well. So we will
I
definitely
do
see
better
you.
in tournaments. So
Yeah, absolutely. You were definitely the MVP of last year's tournament, if there was one for sure. Aaron, anything for Andrea though?
Yeah, no, it's I think Middle Earth is one of those categories that I think kind of like with Star Wars because of the tournament we did last year. It's one of those categories where so many people have used it now. I think there's no choice but the questions are going to get a little deeper. And I think, like anyone else could have, you were just the unfortunate victim of that. But yeah, again, solid steals and a solid round one. There's a foundation there for it. Just next time you got to fight back, and I know you'll want to come back stronger because an assassin is way more active than an empress.
yep, definitely. I'm gonna hit the books as soon as this broadcast is over.
Maybe get some sleep first. It is midnight.
Yeah, this is true.
But I'm not
All
sleepy, so yeah.
right. Now she's I couldn't sleep after that for sure. All right. Well, we'll talk to you soon, Andrew.
Yeah. See you guys.
All right. Yeah, definitely. That was intense toward the end. Great second match for us this evening. We still have your match coming up versus
Oh
Kevin
God, do I
Marino.
have to do that?
Yeah, you still got to do that. So you got that to look forward to. We'll have Chad Webb on the desk with us for that one. So join us at 9 p.m. Eastern time for that one. That'll be a great matchup. 2 top 15 players in TMGeek. So this has been a whole day full of great players. If you haven't checked out the first matchup of the day, that was Abel DeLu versus Kaiser Wong, 2 star rookies in my book. So go check out that match. That one was great. And also join us for our first picture-in-picture that will be aired on Sundays now. 3 p.m. is when the new every other Sunday. So today is our first one. Go check that out as well. We have a big announcement that aired as well today. So go check that out for sure. If you're involved in any way in TMGeek, definitely go check that out. It'll be on the TMG Trivia Facebook page and on the YouTube page. Give us a like, a share, subscribe, all the things. Aaron, anything before we close it out, buddy?
Do I have to play?
Yeah, I mean, I already kind of like booked you, and
All
it helps the rankings, and I got to just keep doing it.
All right, I guess.
All right. We'll get to that match. All right. See you guys later. Have a great night and keep geeking out. See you next time.